Hi, I'm Wendy Friesen. I'm really glad you're here. In the next few days, you're going to be experiencing 3 different courses with me. And in each part, I'm going to help you understand something about how your brain works. Because, you know, the reason that you've relapsed with alcohol, or you've been to a lot of meetings and done AA and you still feel like you're not in control or that you're still weak, it's partly because your brain just works that way. There's these neural networks that grow in your brain, and they really determine how you're going to feel, and willpower just doesn't work once these neural networks are so firmly embedded in your brain. So what are these? Well, when you surround yourself with certain people, or you think certain thoughts, or you put yourself in an environment where there's fear, hopelessness, sadness, weakness, or whatever it is, your brain grows dendrites and these neural networks that form, and they connect together, and they get very embedded in your brain and make it very difficult for you to have any other response than the fear or the hopelessness or the sadness. So it's like an athlete. Like if an athlete was going to, a golfer, let's say, was going to practice his golf swing, and he wanted to have a better drive. If he went out there and he only practiced missing it, and he continually practiced missing the ball, his brain is going to grow and form these neural networks that only support missing the ball. Now, how can he go out and then hit the ball? Well, this is kind of like what you're doing. If you've been in rehab many times, or you go to AA meetings, you go to 12-step, or you spend time with other addicts, you basically are forming these very strong reactions and responses in your brain to feeling fearful and weak and helpless and out of control. Now, my program, the way that it works is to build something other than those neural networks that are filled with fear. The thing that you're building is a person that's strong and healthy and in control. And you're also using your brain to envision yourself in the future being completely free from alcohol, not an alcoholic, and not someone who believes that relapse is part of recovery, and not someone who's hoping to make it till midnight. The reason that thousands of people have been so successful with my program is because we rewire the brain. We change the responses to how you internally react to alcohol, seeing a bottle of beer, or driving by your old favorite bar, or being with friends who are drinking. We're going to change and build a new neural network that is based on you being strong, healthy, and in control. Today what we're going to do is help you get what these 3 words mean and to internalize them, but also to get you to be aware of what it is that's happening automatically for you when you think about alcohol and you think about quitting drinking. So it would make sense that oh, you want to quit drinking, I need to stop drinking, that should evoke some positive response in your body that makes you stronger. But in fact, if you think about it right now, every time you decide you want to quit drinking, and you say, oh, I've just got to stop drinking, I've got to, today's the last day, what happens? What is the first thing that you experience? And that's your assignment today. So what I want you to do is be aware of your thoughts. Just notice what internal responses happen, any conflicts, any emotions, even physical sensations when you think about quitting drinking. The triggers that happen deep in your brain are so responsible for you relapsing or not having any feeling of control. So that's what I want you to do today, is just be aware of what kind of feelings it triggers. Is it fear? Do you project into the future, into 2 hours from now? Oh no, what am I going to do? It's going to be 5 o'clock and I'm going to go home and I'm going to want to drink and I can't, and I'm going to be just torn about it. Or do you project into your body and your mind that you're going to be healthy and strong and in control? Probably not. That's not what they teach you at the meetings and at the rehabs. So, find out why my program is so successful by using some of these methods to help you change the way your brain is reacting and responding to the alcohol and the triggers. So what I'd like you to do right now is just take a couple minutes to close your eyes and relax your body. Just make sure your phone is off first. And this is just going to be a couple minutes to teach you something about how easily you can change the way your brain responds. Okay? So go ahead and take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to close your eyes. Good. Now, take another slow deep breath in. And as you exhale this time, let the muscles in your face relax and just feel those muscles letting go of tension and tightness. Take another breath, let your shoulders drop, let your arms get heavy and loose and limp. Wonderful. And as you're relaxing right now a little bit, I want you to notice what your feeling is and what your internal self-talk is when you think about quitting drinking. I want you to really focus on it right now, okay? So think about that you need to quit drinking and notice what your first response is. Notice what you say to yourself when you think about quitting drinking. What is the first fear that comes up when you think, boy, I've got to quit drinking? What images happen when you think about quitting drinking? And then notice what kind of things you've learned or that you were taught maybe in rehab previously or in AA. And how many of those things run through your mind? How do your past failures affect you right now when you think about quitting drinking? Okay, so now take a deep breath in. All the way in, I want you to blow it out now. Just blow out all of those feelings. Good. Okay, now go ahead and open your eyes. Now what I want to do is I want to show you how you can create some phrases that have some meaning that are going to change the state that you're in and help you to be stronger around alcohol.